Hold on. Bruh, this is not even my house. Hold on, man. Wait. Now this shit don't match, dude. I mean, the blues is kind of off right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hold on, man. Okay, now it doesn't even match. And once again, this is not my house. Hold on. Alright, that's much better. Alright, hold on. Okay, cool. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with Game of Thrones, and we got Season 8, Episode 6, The Iron Throne. Series finale. The fate of the Seven Kingdoms is at stake as the final chapter of Game of Thrones is written. Appreciate that, future me. Last time we left off, we had the most confusing episode of anything I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I say confusing not because what's going on, I don't know this and that and the third. It's like confusing on how you fumbled it like that. That could have been one of the greatest episodes of all time, but it made no sense. And I'm very like something's just telling me like I'm a completionist, so I have to complete something, even if I may not like what it is. Something's telling me just to let this go out, but I can't do it. I have to go through it. That's tough. Cause this I feel like this gonna be one of those things where I wish I didn't watch the ending. I wish I could have just kept it up to my imagination. Now, even though the damage that was done, no pun intended, was kind of last episode, and so like the best that can happen at this moment is not the best. The best worst case scenario. All right, so you have your couple. This is worst case scenario. Oh, but what about this? What about this? Out of those bad bunches, is Daenerys just fucking destroys everyone, and like she's the ruler of her kingdom, and I mean she's content with that. That's the only thing. But you know, that's what I was just expecting it to be. Then I was thinking, what could be worse? What could be worse is that you just fuck up everything and then feel like it's like, oh now this is how this is happening, and this, that, and the third. Dude, don't do that. If you're gonna fuck up shit how you did last episode, like commit to it and don't like backpedal. But I'm ready to jump into this. Not really, but I have to do it. But I lied. There was actually one more flavor of tea that I got. This is like, I think like mango or something, or orange. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to make sure this time. Wow, I was completely wrong. It's peach. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? Peach tea. I'm in a peach state. But I don't know if I said this already, but before we get into this, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Now, if we still have to build up from the mayhem, maybe we can overcome, but I doubt that's gonna happen. I'm not even gonna get my hopes up. I'm just gonna bank on that everyone's gonna fucking die. Tyrion, I love you, man, but I feel like you are going to die. Is that a fucking walking burning person? They about to fall on the ground? You look like meat from Mortal Kombat. Oh, good lord. At that point, just kill me. John, I'm just gonna accept that you're dying. Like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up that you're gonna survive. And you're not going to be leaving.
It's over. not over until the Queen's enemies are defeated.
They are defeated.
Do you want them to be? They're on their knees.
They are breathing.
Look around you, friend. We won.
I obey my Queen's commands, not yours.
And what are the Queen's commands?
Kill all who follow Cersei Lannister. These are free men. They chose to fight for her.
Yo, what's up? What are you trying to get into? I already gave my suggestion on how it could have played better. You know what I'm saying? It would have still been a little annoying, but you could have understood it more. From now on, I'm not telling you nice shots. Unless it's not going to be as bad as people say it is, I'm good on that. But literally the damage has already been done. Are you trying to see if Jaime made it? No, he didn't, brother. Didn't the whole shit cave in? That's what it fucking looked like. I guess it was just some random rubble. Can I see Cersei's dead eyes look at me, look straight to the camera? All those times you want to close up on like Viserion and like close up on Jaime's hand, some bullshit. See, I'll be very upset if he came over here for someone who didn't literally just try to kill him. My guy Tyrion has fucking nothing, dude. And it's like, how do her armies just be magically appearing? Like, dude, I could have sworn multiple times. Like, I'm like, okay, she lost Unsullied. Next thing you know, big ass army of Unsullied. You started with 8,000, and I just see y'all getting picked off one by one. Next thing you know, I only see a few, and then y'all spawn back in a couple more thousand. Then we get to the fight against the Night King. I'm like, for surely, maybe like besides maybe 100 Dothraki, they're all fucking bodied. No, somehow, some way they're alive, and there's a shit ton of them. Oh, we lost half. Man, stop it. And my thing is, don't do all that to say you're going to allow their surrender, and don't like, dude. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Normally I would say it, but y'all could have got so much praise for the cinematography for the past like 90 seconds, but hey Drogon, she trying to actually interrupt her speech. I don't even care. At this point, Drogon. You're the only one on Daenerys' side that I give a shit about at this point. Great Grey Worm, I can understand you. It's crazy, bro was finna leave your side. He ain't going nowhere, babe. You there for life now. And put him in the hands of another one. Hey, I got another title for your name, Destroyer of Worlds. Babe. You sound like a fucking... Ain't that someone? No, I don't know. That's Galactus, Devourer of Worlds.
You committed treason.
I freed my brother.
Just so he could die.
And you slaughtered a city.
Exactly. Exactly. I was just finna say, man. At this point, you just gotta accept it. Might as well just do it all in the open. You already just add another casualty to the. It's not even a war at this point. It's a fucking slaughter. Like he said, you slaughtered the whole city. If you want to make some moves, Johns, you gotta play your part. But I don't expect anything to come to a pass. Another thing is, like, we're in the very last episode. If you wanted to, Arya, damn, Arya, get away from King's Landing. Go home.
She knows who you are. Who you really are. You'll always be a threat to her.
Exactly. You shouldn't have even told her. Especially before the fight against the Night King. And then, like, if you're going to tell her after y'all took King's Landing, would have been the best time.
Thank you for coming to see me. Our queen doesn't keep prisoners for long.
She doesn't really keep prisoners at all.
She's not her father, no more than your Tywin Lannister.
My father was an evil man. My sister was an evil woman. Pile up all the bodies of all the people they ever killed. There still won't be half as many as our beautiful queen slaughtered in a single day. The moment the gates fell, the battle was over.
She saw her friend beheaded. She saw her dragon shot out of the sky.
And she burned down a city for it.
It's easy to judge when you're standing far from the battlefield.
Would you have done it?
Exactly.
I don't know.
You wouldn't.
You won't say because you don't want to betray her. But you know.
Don't go out like Jamie, dude. In love with a family member that just leads to your fucking death. Even though I'm expecting that to happen.
Believes her destiny is to build a better world for everyone.
She doesn't even know what a better world is.
Truly believed it, wouldn't you kill whoever stood between you and paradise?
Yeah, but they didn't stand in the way, though.
I love her too.
What?
Not as successfully as you. But I believed in her.
Okay. As like a leader, okay. I'm like, dude, where did that fucking come from?
Love is more powerful than reason. We all know that. Look at my brother.
Exactly. That's what I was just saying, bruh.
Love is the death of duty. Maester Aemon said it a long time ago.
Was that, hold on, because I remember someone said I cut out a scene. Bruh. How am I supposed to know they gonna say that in the very last episode? A single line of dialogue. Man, stop it.
You think I'm the last man she'll execute?
Absolutely not. Shit, not even the last man of today or this hour.
That's her decision. She is the queen.
Don't die for this, John. That's even worse. Wow, I thought... Right, tell me you're just saying that, dude. Granted, I don't want this to be Tyrion's last conversation, but still.
And your sisters. Do you see them bending the knee?
Ooh, maybe that's gonna get him on board.
My sisters will be loyal to the throne.
They
Why
will
do
not.
you think Sansa told you the truth about you?
The thing about this is no Cersei. Cersei, when you kill her, people they gonna fall in line. Damn. Oh, that's a dragon. I'm like, dude. I'm like, shit, still caving in. But Daenerys, you kill her, you got a dragon, Dothraki, Unsullied to worry about. You finally sit in the throne room with no one in it. You might as well just be in Dragonstone still. No one in this bitch. Shit about destroyed. Shit look. So, bitch, are you a psychic? Cause shit, just like your vision. I don't even know what happened. Why did you have that vision? I don't even remember, dude. This shit probably not even fucking snow. This is probably ash. That's the fucked up part about it. You're smiling. I never would have thought I would say this. But I would have preferred Viserys.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
Now hold on now. Why? Because I feel like he would have been less of a threat. Before now, Daenerys usually either thought out her plans or had people to counsel her on plans. Viserys was listening to no one.
Have you been down there? Have you seen children? Little children burn!
Exactly.
Tried to make peace with Cersei.
She surrendered.
She used their innocence as a weapon against me. The world we need won't be built by men loyal to the world we have.
The world we need is a world of mercy. It has to be.
And it will be.
You're not even gonna know what that looks like.
Not easy to see something that's never been before. We do it together.
Oh, hold on. You could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? No one's in here.
Always.
Did I just see your? Did she just? I saw her hand move. That wasn't. Let's fucking go. Let's go. You have to hold that. Now, whatever the repercussions is, it is what it is. Drogon, please tell me. Please tell me that you gonna be loyal to that Targaryen blood and not just to Daenerys. What makes the Targaryens so different, dude? Jon is about to get fucking burnt alive, dude. You had to hold that. Your character died with Missandei. Like, well, your character was slowly dying since, like, after Jorah. Damn. Like I said, Drogon's the only one I care about on this side, dude. And that's tough. Okay, cool. I'm like, maybe I'm just that's a like a dragon cry type shit, like, dude. Okay, well, I successfully had my expectations very, very low, so this is at least better than what I was expecting. If y'all really wanted to go this route, y'all really could have had another season where y'all expanded it. Okay, I saw going into the deep abyss, where y'all expanded upon one. You could have had this season expand upon her just completely flipping how she did originally, and then next season had her had to be the fight against her. That's just like, what's next at this point? Bro, if that shit fade to black and just is a whole shit ton of credits, dude, I'll be fucking pissed. Okay, I was about to say, dude. Bitch, how long was this? I thought this was a longer episode. You got so lucky. You got so lucky that they made her go back to her typical character for 5 seconds. I am so confused right now. Like, this is just cool to, like, this is cool and all, but, like, this is cool to the Unsullied. Like, I thought y'all were only here for Daenerys. What up, Yar?
Some of you may be quick to forgive. The Ironborn are not. I swore to follow Daenerys Targaryen.
You swore to follow a tyrant.
She freed us from a tyrant. Cersei is gone because of her, and Jon Snow put a knife in her heart.
Oh, wow.
Let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
Jon Snow cannot go free.
It's not for you to decide.
You are not here to speak. Everyone has heard enough words from you.
I haven't.
We represent all the great houses, but whomever we choose, they won't just rule over lords and ladies. Maybe the decision about what's best for everyone should be left to
Everyone.
everyone.
Maybe we should give the dogs a vote as well.
Dude. Yo, y'all get off my man's Sam.
Unites people. Armies. Gold. Flags.
Hope.
Stories. And who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
Really?
Will you wear the crown? Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
I'm gonna talk about this in afterwards.
I came all this way.
Right.
Dude, clear your throat. Bruh's over there in his Moon Knight costume. Stop it.
The North will
It's
remain an
okay.
independent kingdom, as
Okay.
it was for thousands of years.
Dude, you're I'm gonna talk about that in a second.
I choose you.
You cannot.
Yes, I can. I'm king.
This man is a criminal. He
I
deserves
pardon him.
justice.
You just got it.
Why don't you walk free and start a war? So our new king has chosen to send you to the next.
Night's Watch, yep, okay.
There's still Night's Watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is it right? What I did?
Absolutely, that was the only thing that we could have done at the current predicament. And Yara, shut that shit up, alright? I know I didn't address it, but shut that shit up. I just said what's up to you. I said you cool. Quiet. Actually, I'll say that's in line with your character, kind of, when it came to your people. You're going back across the narrow sea?
Rivavage or not.
Okay then. Hey, Night's Watch, 30 minutes? I'm out of there. I'm clocking out. Y'all pull back up. We gonna be ready, bitch. Sansa, you are fucking gorgeous.
You can come see me, you know, Castle Black.
I can't.
You think anyone will dare tell you women aren't allowed?
Exactly.
I'm not going back north.
Where you going? You going to Bravos?
What's west of Westeros?
Oh, are you back on that shit? You gonna fill out Jamie's page? Ew, but I guess it looks good for the book, so okay. I like how everything's just magically put back together. No way in hell this is years down the line, but that's years worth of destruction to be rebuilded. Alright, Sir Davos. Sam. I figured Sam. Bronn, I didn't not figure you. the monkey thing.
I don't believe you're mentioned.
Wow. That's even worse. Don't laugh, Bron. I didn't even know. I didn't even expect you to be at this table. Well, you did get High Garden, but still.
Long may he reign.
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 That will improve.
I'm sure it will.
Y'all didn't even try.
Speaking of builders, all the best brothels burned out. The Master of Coin is willing to fund reconstruction.
Of course.
The Archmaester is less than enthusiastic about the salutary effects of brothels.
Yeah, Sam, know your place.
I think we can all agree that ships take precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
Exactly. Like,
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
how did? There's no way in hell this wall went back up. Is Ed here? Ed is fucking dead, dude. Why? I'm sad now. Yes, ma'am. It could have been so simple. Jon could have ruled up north, Daenerys could have ruled in the south. And I mean, if they never were to known that they were together, they could have had their little relationship, but oh, and Ghost is still here. Okay. Oh, damn, Ghost is torn the hell up. That makes me a little bit more happy. Okay, Sansa. And this shit is actually solidified this time instead of, hey, the King of the North, we're fighting for it, but am I tripping or like how did, okay. I still understand how this wall is back up. Maybe it's just they just destroyed a portion, but that wasn't clear to me. I know it spans across the whole shit, and I guess that makes sense, but still. If that's the case, at least let us see the destroyed portion. That's a wallpaper. Yo, kid, relax. You're gonna get your 20 seconds of screen time. Director's probably like, Dylan, stay out of Kit's way. You're blocking his path. The camera can't see him. One more time and you're fired. Your parents screaming, Dylan, listen to him. Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for this one. Talking about the series and season in general. Now, before I get into that, I want to give some brief things of some things I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about it afterwards. Y'all know at the beginning of the series, it was said that, see, it didn't really register in my mind until like when it got to that moment where she was like, the North should be a different kingdom, and I was just like, wow. Even though they never said it, I just assume, okay, eventually it'll come, and then I stopped thinking about it because we had bigger things to worry about when it came to Sansa being Queen of the North. Now, if y'all know, when I first started watching the series, before I started watching the series, and it's crazy, she was just, listen, you're not going to know what I'm talking about if for some reason you see this video, or for some reason I'm still at that job when this video drops, because this is months down the line. Was talking about, someone at work was talking about a manager looked like Queen of the North. Now, I didn't know what he's talking. All I heard was Queen before I even watched the show. So I'm like, okay, I'll look out for that. The reason I say you're not going to know what I'm talking about, I just left on red today. Y'all tried to play me on some bullshit. Work was bullshit today. I'm just keeping it a stack. I won't get into deep details on that, but anyways. So I watched maybe, I think when I first started to watch maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, my first like sitting. And then I came back the next day and I'm like, yo, who did you say? Because I only heard Queen, and that when I started the show, the only Queen we got is Cersei. So I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, who are you talking about? You said Queen of the North. Who are you talking about? And then he had to pull it up, and I had to stop, and I'm like, yo, when the show started, were they Queen of the North? He was like, no, I'm about to show you like the daughter. I'm like, at this point we haven't met Tywin, so I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm like, when we start the show, are they Queen of the North? And he just kept like, he was not understanding, was not comprehending. So, not only was it not at the start, not at the first or second or third season, it was literally the last episode. Bro, you were like, luckily that's not something where it's just like, oh yeah, you remind me of that one character that killed this person. And I'm like, okay, well shit, I was about to react to the show, but now that's tough. Like if it was like, oh, you remind me, like if you don't know the name, if you remind me of the guy who killed Ned Stark, then I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't know when it's gonna happen. When I start the show, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but now I know Ned's dead. So that was one thing I said I'm gonna talk about later. Other thing, I think I said 3 things, but hold on, let me just skim through that episode real quick. But other thing I was talking about when it came to Bran, see, it's kind of cool in a way, because it's like you really, everything really started with Bran, and okay, now it's ending with Bran. But the thing I'm just like, and then also he was a big focal point when it came to the, even though it was just kind of like brushed aside, the fight against the Night King. And then, but the thing that I'm just like, okay, I'm not really feeling this, because like if his character was how he was at the very end, like it just seemed like it was just quick change. Like she said, Mira said, you died when you left that cave. Dude, when Benjen pull up, you seemed like you was perfectly fine. It wasn't until you got to Winterfell, now you're different. Like I had to be like, Bran, why did you turn? I literally said that. I don't know if that was exact words, but Bran was like this. Didn't even hug her back. I'm like, yo, what was up with that? Bars. But so that's why I'm just kind of like, dude, it seems like this is a whole different character now. So I'm not like, I'm kind of just thrown off when it comes to Bran. But I guess, okay, yeah, it kind of, everything started with him and now it's ending with him. Just like the war with the Lannisters started with Jon and ended with Jon. Well, not really. That was the Targaryens, but still, I didn't really get that thing when it came to the Unsullied. They killed your queen. First and foremost, where are the Dothraki? Are they just wandering about? I'm sure they're not pulling up with the Unsullied the North. Like, dude. Like, they, like Ser Jorah said, like fucking 30 times, they follow strength. They gonna pick the strongest one among them, and they gonna be running amok. So they just disappeared. But even if you still got all this, like I'm looking at the fucking thumbnail for the finale. You got all these Unsullied soldiers, and they just captured Jon, and y'all were executing, Lannisters like it wasn't shit. But when it came to Jon, like, granted, I don't want Jon to die, but I want something that's like makes sense to the story. I'm gonna be mad as hell, but like I'm gonna be like, well, it's how the story flows. Like from that point, that's how the story flows. Jon kills your queen, so y'all kill Jon. Y'all just hand him over to people that, like, granted y'all was fighting alongside with, but it was only because Daenerys told y'all to. And then y'all just skedaddle. What's stopping Jon from just, okay, I'll leave the Night's Watch and I'll do. Granted, he'll probably, cause he was the one who wanted to just join the Night's Watch anyway. So, but what's gonna stop him from being like, oh hey, you know what? I just want to leave and do my own thing. Then solely they not gonna be there to stop him. But I'm really go through the seasons when I re-rank my seasons. But I guess I'll just talk about like the last 3 seasons, because that's what kind of like threw me off a little bit. Like season 6. Let's see, what was that? Battle of the Bastards. Yeah, season 6. Literally everything that probably happened in the north was fire, but it was things that was happening down south. Yeah, that was the Septon. Oh, listen, and then that was when my video got. Oh my gosh, dude. But season 6, like I said multiple times, that's when I'm never that person who's like, oh, my favorite character died, so now this show is trash. Nah. Now, if the show was trash and that was the only reason why I was watching that show, then that's different. Tyrion dies, I still have Jon. I still have Arya. I still, like, the show is still gonna be cool. I'll learn to enjoy more. I'll grow to enjoy more characters. But what was I saying? God damn. Oh, so when it came to Cersei, at the beginning, like, you can see that she'll do something, and it's not to the benefit of the characters that I like, but okay, yeah, I see where you're going with that one. Besides, when you just got a hard on for like demeaning like Tyrion, you and Tywin, but you more than Tywin. But excuse me. But when it got to season 6, your decisions didn't make sense. Everyone says, I can see you love your children. Dude, what she's doing is the opposite of what a loving mother would do. You were the death of your son. You were the death of your entire family. Hold on, let me piece all your family together. So, who's the first one to go? I think we're not counting people you're married to. So, we're not counting Robert and all that. We're counting Lannisters, people with a. Even though y'all want to say Joffrey Baratheon, no, it's Joffrey Lannister, bitch. So I think Joffrey was the first one to go. All right, so Joffrey. Yeah, we're gonna put that on you. We're gonna put that on you. Even though Joffrey was a piece of shit. Parody. But if Joffrey was a piece of shit and everyone else was good and you were also good, okay, one bad seed, okay, he's a spoiled little shit, okay, nah, Joffrey, you took it to the extreme. We're putting it on parody. I don't give a shit. So, if he was a decent and loving child to grow up, the Tyrells would have no problem marrying Marjorie into the family. They gonna be like, alright, cool. But now she had to get Joffrey up out of the way so it could be Tommen. And now Tommen. No. Marcella, I'll give you that one. That's probably the only one you don't have. I'll say that's the only one you didn't have blood on your hands on that one. Tommen, that's all you. There's no doubt about it. Jamie, he could have been so cool, dude. But literally every flaw and con about him had to do with you, Cersei. And then when it's finally he's freed from it, now he's running back to you. Bro, bro, almost had you kill him. Then went to go fight against the army of, like, bro, 30 times army of the dead. And then went back to you. Like, dude, man, stop it. So, yourself, Jamie, Joffrey, Tommen, death is on your hands. And for some reason, like, Tyrion wanted to... That was another thing. We're going to get to you in the characters tier list, Tyrion, but... I know it's your family, but... I just can't relate on that front. Like I said, if someone's a piece of shit, it doesn't matter if you're family or not. You're a piece of shit. If Joffrey is anything related to me, dude, I want nothing to do with you. If anything, I want smoke. So then we get to season 7. And now season 7, I don't even remember season 7, dude. I'm trying to think of... Season 7 was just trying to get everyone to fight with us. Season 7, you could have literally just had this down to maybe 3 to 4 episodes. And then brought all the stuff into the Night King. Had that in season 7. Then season 8, you could have had that whole thing, like, it start, or maybe, yeah, you could have it, get a couple episodes and maybe like episode 4 or 5, and then have Daenerys do that, and then the last 4 to 5 episodes have a fight for the throne. I don't know how you'll win, but it just seemed like Daenerys she'll kind of, okay, don't fail me again. Then was like, you know what? Forget just people failing me. Let's kill innocents. Dude, what? Yo. And then she just got up out of here within 5 seconds. Like, granted, that's the best we're gonna get, but it's tough. Luckily, I waited to watch this and just knew that people hated it. Or not hated it. Hated the ending. To know that, have my expectations to the very fucking ground, dude. And I'm not even gonna lie. I said that someone at work, I'm like, yo, Daenerys on some dumb shit. Cause I was like, I got one more episode to react to. And then she said, what'd she say? She said, just wait till you see next episode. I'm like, oh, please don't. So that even got my hopes even lower. So, like, I feel even more better. I'm glad she said that. At first I was like, damn, she really said that, dude. And that really got my expectations all the way through the millionth level of hell, dude. Like, Now let's get to season 8. Season 8, we could 3 episodes that, you know, were enjoyable, but they ruined your season because, my bad, 2 episodes that were enjoyable, but they ruined your season because you kind of dragged out the beginning, and then kind of was just like, okay, let's go fucking crazy for the next 3 episodes, and then just have the last episode be like, that's the longest I ever seen I can't even think of the word right now. Resolution. I knew to start with an R. Like, usually, especially when it comes to a show, you get to the last episode and the main story will be built into something big, or like the epic climax, and as that's going on, all the side stories resolved. So you got your screen time going on, side stories resolve as your main story is going right here, resolve at the same time. So by the time you're 30 minutes in, you got like 10 side stories that got resolved, and you're about to get the main climax. Then main climax, let's say 10-15 minutes long or whatever, however long it may be. Now that's getting resolved, and all as that's getting resolved, the rest of your side stories are getting resolved. Now, maybe not every story is getting resolved, but a majority is. This just seemed like, okay, we're 10 minutes in, Daenerys is dead. All right, let's just try to resolve everything, dude. Who cares about the resolve if you didn't build up to the main story? The side stories, yeah, that's cool. Okay, yeah, Arya do that. Yeah, okay. Remember when she said that thing? You know I love Arya. But dude, I want my main story to be the main story. I can't even properly like rank the finale or the last season, because like I said, my expectations was through the ground. So I guess maybe I'll just say, I can't even say that. I'll have to come back and do my characters tier list and wait a couple days and then like really ponder on it to really say, okay, I'll say this season was this. But in terms of right now, season 1 and 2 enjoyable episodes, but they weren't helping the last episode. Episode 3, I'll say it was a good episode. It was a little rough at the beginning, but I'll allow it. It's a longer episode, so you know you can't have everything super crazy, but you know I'll allow it. Episode 4, I don't even remember what this is. Episode 4. Oh, okay. I just remember the ending of this. I don't even remember this episode. Oh, okay, yeah, this is just the party, and then okay, yeah, then we're discussing Jon's history. Okay. Episode 4, I'll say, was alright. And then that was a decision Cersei could have made to prevent certain things, but she didn't. And then episode 5 was it could have been a great episode, but if you made some certain decisions, granted, like you would have looked at it and been like, oh damn, why it could have been so simple, but at least the main figure that we're looking at is not just thrown to a different character. If y'all haven't watched my reaction of last video, basically my idea on the spot, instead of Daenerys just being like, you know what, let me kill these innocents, Granted, they were gonna have her just be like, they're using our that's a fucking stupid idea, but okay. But if they had, because Grey Worm, he's the one who lost his lover, and she was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at that point, bro, what can you do? But they had this whole thing plan lined out. At that point, when they had that plan lined out, I knew one of them was dead. I thought they was gonna die in the long night, but that didn't happen. Okay. So then I'm like, all right, when the Lannisters are surrendering, maybe Grey Worm's like, you know what? Fuck that. And he starts killing. He kills 1, kills 2, kills 3. Then they're like, okay, pick up swords. They're defending themselves. The bell is still ringing. Daenerys looks over, sees the bell ringing, sees them still fighting. Oh, okay, they're not surrendering. Now she's going to catch bodies. And at first, forget all that killing innocents. She kills some Lannisters. Then she goes, she looks at, she sees Cersei. You know how they be looking 30 miles away. She sees Cersei, they make eye contact. They don't really make eye contact, but they look in the general direction. She looks over at Cersei, and Cersei looks over, sees her dragon, and then they, do the little close up, and then charges over to Cersei, destroys everything. Then innocents get killed as collateral. Okay, we can accept that. But no, y'all just did it the way y'all did it, and that just completely just butchered her character. But I guess I was kind of holding out when I did my characters tier list, so who am I really to blame? I really said, I'm gonna hold out on you, Daenerys. Then it got towards the middle, season 3, 4, 5, and I'm like, okay, season 6, a little not so much. Season 7, all right, you gotta chill. Season 8, all right, she's there, but okay, y'all got this little storyline going on. Okay, that can help her out. And then y'all just said, fuck it, dude. We're at the top of the peak of the roller coaster. We're straight dropping, bitch. But damn it. Oh, okay, yeah, we gonna have to talk more about this in the characters tier list, man. But because I've been recording for 2 hours. All right, y'all. Now, I probably said I'm gonna talk about this. Like, if I haven't talked about it in this video, I don't remember what I talked about in the characters tier list and my seasons tier list. I know I tried to be very vague in the seasons tier list because, what I'm saying, if someone hasn't seen that show, but they seen, other shows that I reacted to. But I guess that's kind of what I'm gonna try to be. I'm gonna be talking about things that I had time to marinate on. Now, I finished the show back in April, and it is the 4th right now of October. You know what I'm saying? This video is either dropping tonight or it's dropping on the 5th. But how I felt about this, overall after having some time to, marinate. I was always like being able to like join the community afterwards because, I wasn't trying to get spoiled. You see these little jokes that, why did it's a shame that they canceled Game of Thrones after 6 seasons. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't, besides Battle of the Bastards and maybe a couple moments here and there, like I wasn't really too big on season 8. Like, hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to think, is there anything? Nah, I was about to say in my head I'd rank season 7 above 6, but there's just some other, I I don't know. I just didn't really care for season 6, and season 7 was like, okay, this is, you know, cool moments, but then you have some, like, especially that Jon moment beyond the wall. But that was one thing that I think I was trying to talk about within, you know, this season's tier list. I didn't want to go too big on it, and also I'm not trying to go too long because I just edited the video. The shit said 53 minutes, and that's tough. So I'm like, damn, I can't even. I'm not finna sit here and post a fucking hour video, bro. Especially if I did a. Okay, I'm not even about to get into that. But it's just certain things that you notice after finishing the show makes it like worse as you think about it. Like, I think I said something about the horse that Arya finds. It's like, where did this horse come from? Why is the horse unfazed? Where did the horse even go when you get to it's like things like that, but on a bigger scale. Daenerys' armies keep spawning back in. Grey Worm and them and the Unsullied, they just leave, and Jon's like, well, I guess I do have to go to the wall. Now you could try to, I don't know if anyone tried to make the argument, oh, well, Daenerys had people loyal to her side. Everyone she had loyal to her, who are you gonna, the only person you got is the Iron Islands. And there's a reason that they've been on that island for, I don't know when. So you can't say that they made Jon Snow continue to stay at the wall. Jon, you wanted to be at the wall at this point. You wanted to be there in the first place. Okay, you left and you went, and that is third, and now this is over. Night King's defeated. Cersei's defeated. Shit, you want to be at the wall at this point now. But, and then things like, I think I said here, I don't know if I said it in my characters tier list. I know I said it in one of the videos. But okay, it's kind of like cool that you have this idea that, you know, it kind of basically starts with Bran. Or actually, and this is another layer to that, you kind of think it's no. You don't know that it starts with Jon in a way. And then as it goes on, you think it's going to end with Jon. But instead, it starts with Bran and ends with Bran. Now, that's probably just me reaching, but that's a cool little concept. But bro, 1, the execution. 2, why? Like, there's what was it, season 5? I think season 5, we didn't even see Bran at all. And this is I guess you don't need to see them every season for him to be the king at the end, but still, like, along the journey, especially when I said, okay, yeah, I finished the series. Oh, you know, it's great that, you know, they don't have that fairy tale ending of Jon being king. Shit, I didn't even need that. You know what I'm saying? I just needed some sort of resolution. Whether, I don't know, I couldn't accept Cersei on the throne, but like, whether it was Jon, Daenerys, or even if, like, at the beginning, I said, I'm willing to accept that, okay, if Daenerys just destroys all her enemies and she's rolling over ashes, if she's content with that, okay, you know, it's in line of how she is now, I guess, even though that's not what she wanted before, but how she is now, I guess. I just didn't want her to be like, oh, I destroyed all my enemies, and I'm the queen of the ashes. Why did this come? Like, dude, you know what happened. So as long as it was like, if it, the end game or the end goal wasn't really the big issue, it was just how you got there and how it will continue to be. Bronn, why are you on the small council? Okay, you got, I don't know, bro. that one, it's just certain things that you see that kind of just doesn't sit right as time marinates. Now, this is actually a universe that, you know, I like to, you know, see more of. Now, even to this day, I still haven't read the books. I just been having a lot on my plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Work and, you know, maintaining multiple channels. I had to stop some channels for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to constantly pop back on a gaming channel and keeping this channel afloat. But yeah, so definitely down the line, you know, if you haven't already, I got Westworld coming down. I got The Expanse. Question mark on The Walking Dead, because y'all are trolling me with the last season in Amazon Prime. I'm not paying for your shitty fucking subscription. I'm not supporting that channel. I don't even know what to call you. I'm not supporting the company of AMC. What else I got? Oh, damn, bitch. What else I got coming down the pipeline? But basically, after the first seasons of The Expanse and Westworld, be taking a little break to move, and then we gonna get back into those shows, bring some other movies and stuff like that. There's a couple franchises that I haven't seen, you know what I'm saying, or I've seen a couple movies of. You might get to the first one and be like, how have you seen this movie but not that one? It was on Netflix. The other ones weren't. But yeah, I was just trying to get, because I don't remember everything I said. I synced everything and edited up the end and the beginning of this video like about a month ago. So I don't know if I know there's some things I didn't say, especially the thing of certain things when you think about it later down the line don't make sense. But that might have been just me, because as I said like 3 times in this video, I said, yeah, I had my expectations super low. So it might have been one of those things where it's just like, okay, well, it could be worse. But then after you're out of that moment, it's just like, bro, what did you do? Also, today I saw on IG, there was like TV shows that are excited to watch. There's one, it's like Third Pyramid something. I forgot what it said. I was like, okay, it's a cool little cover photo. All right, this is a cool little bio I got going on. Then I just see D&D's name. I said, oh hell nah. I'm not taking a chance. You could be fire, but I'm not taking a chance. You got me bent. And didn't one of y'all do excuse me, didn't one of y'all do, it was like I think it was a comic book movie and it was garbage. One of y'all wrote it, I don't remember, but I'm like, how do y'all go from that and then George R.R. Martin's, George R.R. Martin's like, yeah, you'll be great for our show. No sir. But yeah, I just wanted to say those couple of things, and plus I was gonna say more, but then I saw the length of the video, and yeah, and this about to be like an hour video, and that's tough. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Couple days I'll be having characters tier list, and I'll be basically breaking down some of the things I wanted to say about the characters that I didn't say here. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you liked the video, make sure you drop like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been a reaction by the World's Coolest Nerd, and I'm out. Peace.